We actually have a video of Rush Limbaugh in support of the LRA without even really knowing what the LRA is. Let's watch.
Now, up until today, most Americans have never heard of the Combat Lord's Resistance Army. And here we are at war with them. Have you ever heard of Lord's Resistance Army, Dawn? How about you, Brian? Snerdley, have you? You never heard of Lord's Resistance Army? Well, proves my contention most Americans have never heard of it, and here we are at war with them. Lord's Resistance Army are Christians. It means God. Lord's Resistance Army are Christians. They are fighting the Muslims in Sudan. And Obama has sent troops, United States troops, to remove them from the battlefield, which means kill them.
So it's a legitimate beef to say, hey, listen, you know what? I'm not sure that this is a good precedent for future actions to have 100 random U.S. guys go into a country and do what they're going to do, right? But to defend Joseph Kony because he's a Christian, well, I can't imagine a more ignorant approach to the problem. And of course, it's Rush Limbaugh. One, he has to criticize Obama no matter what. And number two, I love how he celebrates his ignorance. Snerdley, do you know them? Well, if Snerdley doesn't know them and I don't know them, well, then obviously we shouldn't fight them. Well, why don't you look into it, you moron?
Yeah, here's what Rush Limbaugh knows nothing about. The LRA. I mean, it's funny how ignorant he is on something. He's just blindly supporting them, right? And then he's talking crap about other Americans who don't know about the LRA. Well, the name has lords in it, so it must be okay.
No, he's ridiculous. And the thing is, it's not wrong to not know the Lord Resistance Army. That's why they're doing a campaign here with Invisible Children to spread awareness. Very few Americans have heard of them. That's right. But so when that issue comes up, instead of saying, I don't know them, so we shouldn't be against them, they seem to be Christian, go on frickin' Google and look into it. I mean, you do a radio program, right? Can you do any research? Do you have any producers that can say, hey, okay, what's the Lord's Resistance Army? Hey, Snerdley, since you don't know it, can you look it up before we go and criticize President Obama for trying to target this guy? No, instead you're going to be Rush Limbaugh, and you're going to come in there and celebrate your own ignorance.
That's Rush Limbaugh for you.
Yep.